Subscribe now or you're a fucking clown, okay? Do it. Do it. So this is literally just a story time video, because I'm way too lazy to edit every day. So, I can compensate by just having this gameplay in the background. Different gameplay from all the other times, of course. Anyway, so here I was a couple of weeks ago sitting there and I was like, wow, I sure would like to eat some delicious food. And I thought for a few minutes and I finally figured out where the best food in the world was. If you weren't thinking McDonald's, you were wrong. It is McDonald's, in fact. So, me and my family and I can't speak English, decided to go to McDonald's. And we walked there, right? There's two entrances. One of them, you have to go through a park, and then you enter through the front door. And the other one, you go through the parking lot and enter through the back door. We went to the parking lot entrance, but it was closed because of COVID precautions. So then we went to the front door, but we didn't have to go through the park since we were already at McDonald's, right? But right there at the corner of the park, we saw some guy lying there having a nap, and we just assumed he was, some homeless person that was just sleeping there. And so we didn't think anything of it. Oof. And so then we went to get our McDonald's, I had a quarter pound of BLT with poutine, large Fruitopia, best thing you can ever get. And I saw some movement in the bushes, and I got a little confused. I was like, that can't be birds. It was way too big to be a bird. There's a lot of squirrels where I'm from, so I figured it's probably just a squirrel. And I saw it again, and I definitely did not see the, typical big bushy tail of squirrels. So I thought for a minute, and I went, what could it be? And then I went over there, and I saw it right in front of me, just staring at me. And it was actually just a rat sitting there, but by now you've seen the title of this video, and it is not a lie. There were 10 rats just sitting there in one little bush. You know the big bush in Fortnite? It's exactly what it looked like. It was really just a textbook Fortnite bush, and there were just rats in there. And so, obviously, as one does, I fed the rats a little bit. I stayed there looking at the rats. And basically, I just didn't pay attention to anything except them. Because, rats are pretty cool animals overall. I mean, you've got the Keemstar rat, which is a really cool one. You have a bunch of other ones, too. But yeah, so here I was, and finally I finished my meal. I throw everything in the garbage, right? And then sit there for a couple of minutes, taking pictures of the rats. And then I hear a siren in the distance. And I didn't think much of it, right? Because I'm in a pretty big city, so you generally hear sirens all the time. Except that this time it was getting very close. So I looked around just to see if there was anything. And there, where there was the guy that had been sleeping, was some man wearing an orange hat. And he's standing there and talking to the guy. And I still didn't think anything of it because I'm a complete idiot. And then about 10 seconds later, I saw the ambulance, start to slow down. And, well, it stopped right there in front of the guy with the orange hat. The guy with the orange hat said something to the ambulance. I was still looking at the rats there, but I was just kind of taking a quick peek at what was happening over there. And, the two people in the ambulance got out a stretcher, and the guy that had been lying down, thankfully, he wasn't, just dead there. He sat up, but then they had to put him in the stretcher, and they took him away, and then I just kind of looked at the rats and went, oh, well, if I wasn't just paying attention to the rats the whole time, that could have been solved faster. So yeah, that is the story of how rats almost caused a man's death. I sincerely think he's okay because, like I said, I saw him actually sit up. There were the ambulances already there and everything. And I don't live in the United States, so he wouldn't have had to pay $98,000 to get whatever the problem was fixed. But yeah, I sincerely think and hope he was okay. Just found it a little bit of a good idea for, a clickbait thumbnail, clickbait title. What will the thumbnail be? No, actually, I'm not even gonna make it clickbait. I'm just gonna leave the thumbnails whatever it auto generates as. To be honest, I don't care enough about this video. But anyway, if you found yourself enjoying this video for some godforsaken reason, feel free to like and subscribe too. If you're new here, and yeah.